If you missed the last few videos of our South Coast series, let's just say, like any good road trip, it's been a roller coaster of emotions.
It is a bad week to go on a road trip.
You have to come here. I feel like I just walked into someone's bedroom.
That is why we pack one in the van.
It's the day of the corrugated roads.
You gotta give them the Game of Thrones reference.
Game of Thrones, cheers. That rain just really came out of nowhere. We've been making our way to the New South Wales border over the last few days, and yesterday, while nothing went to plan, we still managed to explore some beautiful coastal walks, lucked out on a country pub meal, and ended the day roasting marshmallows on the banks of the iconic Snowy River. Tomorrow we finally cross the border, but today we've got a full to-do list of chasing waterfalls, exploring more of this beautiful coastline, a very unsettling cold dip,
Oh, what was that? Okay, don't hold my hand, hold him. I'm so scared.
and another lesson in what not to do while travel vlogging. Here we go. Good morning from the chilly banks of the Snowy River. It is chilly out this morning. If I've learned anything on this road trip, I've learned that I am not ready for winter. Well, I am also not doing cold plunge in that river, so we're gonna see if we can find somewhere else. The thing is, I don't like that there's not good access to jump in and jump out, so I need like a nice easy access if I'm going to do a cold dip. Okay, so hopefully we find something. Hopefully. But this spot is so sneaky. I did not expect to enjoy it as much as I have, because it's just like a pullover rest stop. It's won me over. It's won me over for sure. We're about to head off from the Snowy River campsite, and we really enjoyed this spot. If you want to see more of it, tune into last week's video. What are you drinking at the same time as me?
I don't know, I felt like some coffee, to be honest.
If you tuned in last week, you know that none of it went to plan, and it was just a day of things just like going wrong, not being opened. The van wasn't able to get up the four-wheel drive track, which is like fair enough.
An entire statue had been removed from a town.
Yeah, we just had some bad bounces yesterday, so we're excited to see what today has to offer. I will say it's a lot colder than yesterday. I am cold. Winter is coming.
But that does make for an exciting cold plunge, if we can find a spot.
Yeah, we didn't do one last week, or yesterday for
Maybe
us.
we'll do one today.
Yeah.
We should do one today. We're doing one today.
There's one spot on the list today that I think might be good for a cold plunge,
Okay.
but it might be another we can't get down the road.
Oh, right, okay. We'll see. We'll see what the day brings
happens.
us. We're going to try and do one
So
today.
we're feeling a little bit hopeful for today, minus the colder weather. I can't feel my hands right now. So yeah, off to the first spot. Today feels like deja vu all over again. We just arrived at the road for the first lookout for today, and it's looking like the road we were on yesterday.
It's called the Mount Raymond Fire Tower, but unlike yesterday, that was 5 kilometers of windy, uphill, wet, muddy road. This is only 2 kilometers, and it's not as muddy as it was yesterday, so
It does go up though.
it is high and windy.
Listen, we're gonna do what we did yesterday, and we're gonna give it a go. If we have to bail, we bail. If you've been around here, you know we push this van a little bit. A little bit. Not too much, but a little bit.
Oh, I think it's the first thing in the morning, so we're feeling great. Like, we're not burnt out from the day yet.
Yeah, let's go. Also, I don't know if we've mentioned this, but we're driving with a spare tire on our van. We are away for the weekend, and it's fun being able to go away for like a social camping trip, because usually we're in creator mode. So we are returning back to one of the campsites we came to on our Great Alpine Road series, if you check that out. But we've been here for 5 minutes, and this has happened. A flat tire.
Would you do this when you first got to camp or when you leave camp?
So just to fill you in, we have a spare tire on, and we kind of just left it on because it was in better condition than the other one.
Give us a super like. Two-wheel drive.
This one's good. Today. It's good today, alright? If your car gets stuck when you come here, don't come for me, okay? You gotta test it for yourself. But I feel like you should be able to know, based on like the entrance of the road and the weather,
Yeah.
whether or not you want to risk it. But because right now it's getting real narrow. It's getting real narrow. I don't like this.
Also, know your car's turning circle. You know, like I can pick a spot for the van that's just big enough to make it.
Oh God, oh God. What do we do? Oh my God, I'm freaking out. The road just got so narrow and then a car's coming. Thank you. Oh, that was my worst nightmare. Oh my God, that scared me so much. I'm like, we're dead.
Oh, it's getting rocky.
Oh my God. He's probably like, why are you bringing this van here?
Yeah.
Oh God, it's all rocks. Oh, it's just, we're on the side of a mountain edge. There's big rocks. We're on the side of a mountain. It's a straight down drop. We're in a van. Why are we doing this?
Please don't go more vertical. Please do not go more vertical. Please do not go more vertical.
This is actually nerve-wracking.
Please do not go more.
Why do we do this? Why do we do this?
For the content, baby girl! For the subs!
Oh my God. Just,
alright, we can park here. We can park
yeah.
here.
Just, ooh! Did I mention, just slow down. You're getting so close to the edge.
No, we can go up that. Let me walk.
I'd rather just stay here, to be honest. Let's just keep the van here.
Okay.
Then other people can go up there with 4-wheel drives, and we can stay here. Yeah. There's a little like pull off. You don't have to go up there. You don't have to do all that. You don't have to do all that. Okay. You don't have to do all that. Okay. These views, they better be good. Okay.
The fact that we still haven't bought 4-wheel drive tracks to put underneath the van for in case we get bogged.
We're idiots, okay?
So
let's go check out this lookout. Take 2 because it is so cold up here. I don't think you can walk up this one. This doesn't feel like a tourist spot.
No.
This says keep out.
Yeah, it does. There's music coming from it. Is that Marshall? So, the tower is closed. It's not like a fire tower that we've been to before where you can go up. But the view, worth nearly crashing the van for.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It is beautiful, but I feel like there are other lookouts out here that are way easier to get to for a 2-wheel drive. I mean, if you're really looking for some lookout views and you were desperate for them in a 2-wheel drive, come here, but
I rate this one. I reckon it's good. Don't come in the rain, but if it's dry, come here.
don't do it. I'll keep that up. I couldn't do it. I had to get out of the car. I was like, he backs up so close to the edge. I'm like, we're gonna go off the mountainside. So I was like, I'm getting out. I'll direct you. You were going off the edge. You go so close to the edge, dude.
I can see the
No, I can't though. And all I feel like, I can't.
We both can look.
I can't. I don't like heights, okay? Oh, that was, we're not high? Okay, then jump.
No.
Oh, I jumped out of the van so quick. I was like, I can't do this.
I can't reverse, I can't see there's a camera inside the van. You can see how much mountain is left.
No, all I felt was like he was reversing us off of the cliff. And I was like, my survival instincts that kicked in and I jumped out of the van.
Let's go to the next spot. Amy literally thought we were about to roll off the edge of the mountain and she just bailed. And I was like, hang on. So if you think we're going down, we're not going down together. You just bail. And then she goes, I was going to tell you to get out, but you didn't. But you didn't. You just jumped out of the fucking van.
Honestly, it was like, if he's dumb enough to think that we're not going down, then that's on him. If he wants to die this way, that's on him. But I'm not.
So it's not going down together.
Well, I thought you would follow suit.
You knew I wasn't going to.
Why?
Because we were fine.
Well, then why are you getting mad?
Now the downhill.
Oh. Let's just hope no cars are coming up. Oh, I need a taco.
Like, that's the end.
I see that. That's why I jumped out.
I want them to know that's the end.
Like, it's all downhill. That's all downhill. It's all downhill from here.
There we go.
We are here at Grandview Lookout, and it's a much better vibe for me.
Paved roads the whole way, baby. And there is actually a little bit to see here as well. You can actually get a look at the old historic rail tracks that sort of cut straight across the Snowy River region and all the big sweeping fields that press up against the river. This is a really, really nice little spot.
It's a lookout that just pops up behind some residential houses. Residential houses. Yeah, so you're like driving, someone's house is like right there, and then you just drive down a little and you're at the lookout. And there's some picnic tables, and it's nice. And then there's a rail trail as well. So if you feel like doing a walk and then coming to the lookout, have a little nibble, and then on your way, it's great. Let's go see it.
Don't catch the drone unless you absolutely have to. The drone, when you try and catch it, it raises because it feels something underneath it. So you've got to like go for it. And I overshot. Oh God.
Come on, let's go take care of that before. Hope you enjoyed those drone shots. Please hit the like button for Doug's and his finger. RIP to Doug's fingers. Show us some love in this video, okay? We're out here trying to film some content. I don't know. There's probably so much of your blood on this drone at this point.
Tell you what, I like how I'm wearing a red t-shirt today.
Don't worry. Nurse Jamie's here, okay? Nurse Jamie's here. Whoa!
Soaring over the ocean.
I think those are the white-bellied eagles. We just pulled up to... There's another one. What is that? Yeah, that's them, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Oh my God. We've just pulled up to the Salmon Rocks, and there's 3 white-bellied eagles that just flew over us. Incredible. Look at their wingspan. Let's see if we can...
This place is stunning.
Let's see if we can get... Oh, they're just... It's so mesmerizing. There's a lookout around this corner, apparently. The waves are gigantic. There's seagulls playing.
There's something in the water that keeps jumping out in the middle as well.
It's very active right here, right now. Look at this eagle. I need to show you guys. I wonder if the camera will catch it. Oh my God, he's right above us.
Yeah, there's something in the water, like dolphin or something. Something keeps doing that roll right in the center of the bay, in the middle of the rock. It just popped out again. I want to get a little bit closer, so we're going to go further down together. Come on. This beach is epic. It's actually not as windy when you get down off the cliffside, but oh my God, hearing the waves roll up against the cliffs here. Whew. What a big beach. And listen to this. That's the water rushing in. I've noticed you've got to go before and after the water rushes in. What an epic spot! Oh my God! The sound of the waves crashing against the rocks behind you when you're right down here on top of them is so loud. I saw a dolphin as clear as day jump out of the water and jump back in. I don't know if Jamie saw him. Oh, it is alive out there. Anyway, back to the van. I have 100% seen fins in the water about 3 times since we've been here. Once when we rolled up, I was on the rock, the camera was behind us and Jamie was up here. They were very close to the rock. They jumped out once. Without any dolphins being here, the cliffside, the sand dunes, the rock formations, the eagles that are just happily flying low over the car park. There's a public toilet here, a picnic bench. It's a cracker of a spot.
It's wild.
Yeah.
And I don't know, the wind is making it feel more epic. Like, you really just feel like you're on top of the world when you're standing on that lookout. It's really cool. Also, as we were pulling into this spot, I was getting all the Great Ocean Road vibes, but it's like the Great Ocean Road without the tourists. We weren't even planning to stop by here today, and I'm so glad that I last minute threw it on the list because it's such a cool little spot, and this epic, moody weather is just making it feel awesome, even though it's so cold. I'm freezing. I had to sit in the car while he was down there because I was too cold. Low iron, we ain't doing it. I think the fridge just died. It's plugged into the buoy, but it won't turn on. Please tell me this isn't happening.
I ain't a fridge mechanic, but I pulled the cable out, blew on it, checked the socket, checked the buoy, checked the socket. It's just, the light inside the fridge isn't turning on, the control panel isn't turning on. We'll try and power it with the van, but we can't keep that on all night, so looks like all the food inside of it is going to be gone and it'll just be ramen.
What a day. We survived the 4-wheel drive track, but our fridge did not survive.
What turns on there?
What?
So it's the moving outlet stuff. This is the 12-volt outlet for the fridge. When I put it into the buoy, the fridge does not work. It is now working perfectly. I took this out from our front dash. What is this? What all this is a 12-volt plug on one end and 2 12-volt out plugs on the other end. So we can have the fridge plugged in and the buoy plugged in at the same time, both charging off the 12-volt battery. So all I did was plug this into the buoy and then plugged the fridge straight into it. Essentially just used this as a connector, as an extension cable. And it worked. So I was like, the 12-volt outlet on the buoy is working with an extension. And then just to demonstrate to you guys, I took this out and put the buoy in, and put the fridge in, just on its own, without the extension. And it's working fine. Electricity, mate.
Something tells me that it's not far off dying, though. Something is about to go wrong, so we might need to stock up on some dry food just in case we run out of power. We still got a few days to go on this trip. It's only, what, Wednesday?
Yep.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, yeah. We still got a few days left.
Van life, mate. Constantly things get breaking for no reason.
So now we have the mincemeat and sausages that need to get eaten.
Yeah.
Let's continue exploring because it feels like it's starting to rain again.
Okay, we have just come around the corner from the Salmon Rocks, right? And it opens up to you so much. You pull into this car park and the first thing that you notice is they've actually got this walkway built into the cliffside that suggests to me that you can walk all the way around to Salmon Rocks. This is Cape Conran and it's become like a real wildlife, nature-esque reserve, right? There is no 4-wheel driving here. There is camping, but no RVing, no staying in camper vans. It's very like off-the-grid, nature-esque getaway.
Yeah. They really are trying to like preserve things so that it's like thriving for like diving. It says a diver's paradise.
Yeah, diver's paradise. Like 5 kilometers offshore, there is this 200-hectare patch of coral reef where there's no fishing, there's no taking anything away from it. It's all very like plugged in, leave nature as it is, walk in and come and stay. I think that's why the camping is no RVing or anything like that. And what's really exciting is that there is a river upstream and you can canoe it as well.
3 days on a canoe in a marine wildlife sanctuary. Yes, thank you.
Leave it down in the comments if you want to see us try that.
It honestly sounds like it's its own little Victorian Great Barrier Reef. Like just a mini Victorian barrier reef.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks really cool in the photos. So I'm excited to get along the boardwalk. Even though the wind is here, the rain is here, we got this dodgy bag covering the camera to kind of keep you guys safe.
Our van is barely staying electrical.
Oh, this week is just going like, started at the Den of Nargon and it's just going.
Let's pick it up right now with this nature walk.
Ew! I'm not eating that.
This is what you want.
No, I eat roasted.
What did you say in yesterday's episode? What did you say in last week's episode? Oh, bloody love seaweed, mate. My name's Jamie. I'm all about seaweed.
I am, but roasted seaweed.
We're wasting $3 a packet on that shit when there's seaweed everywhere.
No, I'm a roasted seaweed
I'll
kind of
roast it
girl.
for you. I'll bag all this up, take it back to camp, and roast it for you, mate.
Ew, yuck. The seaweed smells so bad here. Anyway, we are trying to do this boardwalk walk. As you can see, it's over there. But like the entrance to get to the boardwalk, it's like over all these jagged rocks, so.
It makes you feel very connected to nature.
Yeah.
Very connected.
Ow, my finger.
Too connected.
Now we both hurt our fingers today. All right, let's try and do this. It's really, okay. First we have to pass over a mountain of seaweed, and then jagged rocks, then we can get to the boardwalk.
I think the best way to go around is this way. Where it's
I don't know if there's an easier way to do this, but this is the way we're doing it.
Everyone seems to be going.
I feel like I'm stepping on like animal corpses.
So squishy.
Look at these rocks we have to walk on. They're like so jagged. Whoa!
Sailor's Grave Park and Beach. That boardwalk, if you can do it, must do on your drive through this area. An absolute must do. The start of it, and actually along it, is not the easiest thing in the world because it does start on the beach where the water meets the rocks. It does then descend into the rocks and the rock pools. So it's not the most accessible walk to everybody, but if you can manage it,
Yeah.
whew.
It's beautiful views of the water, and it seems like they put some good work into the boardwalk because it feels like brand new. Like if you watched our other video where we were down in Mornington, we did the Cape Schanck boardwalk. Hello, pup.
G'day.
Hello. Bye-bye.
All right.
You guys didn't see any of that. The cutest pup just came to say hello. The Cape Schanck boardwalk, it's so long and beautiful and takes you right down to the rocks in the water, but it feels so old. And yeah, this is a much newer version of that. So it's beautiful.
10 out of 10. Come see it.
Fridge, we're back. Are you working? She's working. She's working. All right. Road trip's in action still.
Road trip continues.
Road trip continues. Man, I'm feeling like some seaweed all of a sudden. You guys know what time it is when we got our swimwear on. It's freezing right now, so we're a bit crazy.
I think we found the perfect cold plunge location. That side. so eerie. I'd rather not to the ocean.
I'm so
Right.
Oh, I'm so scared. Why are you?
I'm not going to go her. One.
We gotta hold it.
I know.
I'm freaking out, Doug.
Listen, you did the Den of the Nagu.
I'll have to go back to that. Okay. Why do you keep doing that? You're freaking me out. I jumped out of the car and then you're about to go take her.
This is yours, Nagu. Yours.
Don't let go of me. No. Let's just do this. What was that? Don't, hold my hand. Hold him. I'm so scared. That was so freaky.
It's so weird. Guys, look at this drop off. Look at this drop off, everyone. This just goes from like tea-colored water to deep blackness. See through. And then just disappears into darkness. Like the drop off is so severe. And windy. Cold, windy, scary, wild.
Mic test 1 2, mic test 1 2, mic test 1 2. We are back in the car, nice and warm. We've done so many cold dips in so many places, but that was so eerie and creepy.
Yeah. There's just something weird about knowing that you're in an area that has a lot of life around it. Like we've seen dolphins and like we've seen all sorts of stuff today. And it just goes, you can see it and then black.
It was just so dark.
So dark.
I didn't expect to be so scared at first.
Yeah.
And then I was like, ooh, like there was so much resistance.
Yeah, it
I
was
was
a weird
like,
one.
I don't know if I can do it. And then it just dropped off and then the sand sucking you in.
Yeah.
I was like, all of this combined is not the vibe.
So strange.
But we did it.
Yeah.
We kind of did it. We got a couple of things left on the list before we head to camp, so let's tick on with the day. All right, we are here at the next location, which is McKenzie River Rainforest Walk. And I did not know that this week was going to be all about the rainforest vibes. It's felt very rainforest. Most of the places we've went.
They haven't tried to be rainforests, but they have been.
Yeah.
The Den of Nargoon didn't know that was going to be a rainforest. Lovelock Lookout didn't know that was going to be a rainforest. They've had rainforest vibes. Unfortunately, every time we've tried to go to a rainforest, something's been closed.
And this one is no different, so...
This must be like the running theme of the week. You can still do the rainforest walk, but a lot of it is on these suspension bridges that go across the rainforest, and that whole section of the walk is closed off. So they're saying you can do the walk on either side of the suspension bridge, you just can't cross the suspension bridges because they are under repair. So let's check out what we can.
This is wild. It's so overgrown.
This tree branch is straight up broken. And it is just wedged in the tangle of trees up there. That's all that's holding that in.
This is as far as we're going, folks. No access beyond this point. Someone's walked around. Classic. You can see someone's just stepped around.
The river doesn't look like it's flowing very much. It looks very stagnant from here. Jungle vibes in there.
There's like a rope bridge.
It looks like it could be a cool walk, but this is the end of the road for us. Off to the next spot.
Boom!
Welcome to Genoa Falls. So we are going to attempt another waterfall walk. This one is not down a four-wheel drive track. From Sailor's Grave Park, the drive here was giving Great Alpine Road. It was so Great Alpine Road-esque with these like creepy trees sprinkled in and mountain views. And the weather today has been so on and off. The blue skies came out, then it was raining, then it was blue skies, and
Then it was
just,
foggy?
Yeah,
the
then
sun came out and raised all the moisture?
yeah, there was so much fog. Yeah, it was a really cool drive here. But let's check it out because we're getting to camp because we are exhausted. We haven't seen it yet, but we can already hear it as we get closer to the bottom.
You can see trickles of running water through the leaves.
The sun is peeking through.
Hello.
Perfect golden hour sunset.
Here we go.
Oh, well. Oh, wow.
Hello. I'll go get it.
Yeah. That was a rookie mistake. It sounds awesome. Ooh, look at those rocks.
This is so cool. This is so cool. It's like the Venus baths at the Grampians.
Yeah. Ooh.
Very similar.
But the rocks are way cooler, the rock formation.
Walk right out onto the falls.
Wow.
You walk out onto the falls.
It's so cool. What a spot!
This place is amazing. This is truly awesome. If you are going on this road trip or you are just passing from Eden down into Victoria, make sure you put this place on your bucket list. I can't believe how pretty it is here.
I know, it's like the Venus baths in Grampians, but better. I'm so glad that we ended the day with this one, but I am so sore and hungry. It's time to get to camp. Let's go. Goodbye, Genoa Falls. There were so many photographers down here just taking photos. Everyone had tripods. So for once, we didn't feel like the weird ones with the tripod and the camera because all their gear was way bigger than ours. Look at this.
The walk in, it's about 10 minutes, but there are a few stairs and it does get a little bit steep, but it's a quick and easy walk if you can manage it. All right, we have seen RV life with a goat before, but now we're seeing RV life with a whole flock of chickens. These people have like 5 chickens hanging out the back of their RV.
It's so cute.
Mate, this is homesteading on the road.
That's so cute. Look at them. I thought I was seeing things. Hi guys. I do love you.
I've had a long day. I will see you inside.
A few moments later.
This is un-Australian. Hello?
Where's the beers? $10 an hour to hire their tennis court. That's pretty reasonable. This is where we woke up this morning, and this is where we are tonight. So tomorrow we officially cross the border. I don't want it to end. I'm not ready. There's the border. There we are. Made a big dash to the border today.
Canoeing a River Season 2?
Who wants to come on a canoe trip with us? A group canoe trip? What do you think? Let us know, let us know.
Please. Canoes in the chat.
Now everyone knows that we haven't put any dollar bills in there.
Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, there's crinkle. I don't have any cash.
We usually have cash.
I spent it all at the pub, mate. It's cash only, mate.
Usually we travel with way more cash, but we only had like $3 to give them in coins.
In the honey shop.
Yeah, even at the honey shop. We usually have way more. It's weird.
Yeah, do you want to say hi to the chickens?
Let's go say hi to the chicky chickies. Hello, chicky chickies. Hi. I love the chicky chickies. Oh my god, do you think they love me?
No, I think I want to do that one.
They're so pretty.
Yeah, they're nice chickens.
Doug is beelining to the s'more sticks.
Good morning. We got woken up by roosters this morning.
So last night we arrived here at Genoa Campground. It's this quiet little campground. It's just so cute. There were lots of RVs already here when we arrived, but it's just been a nice quiet time. I tried to do a fire last night, but it got too windy, so we just cooked up some dinner, had some burrito bowls in the van, and really enjoyed ourselves. Today we are going to explore, but we are finally crossing the border over to New South Wales to explore a little bit of the south coast. I'm really excited to officially cross the border and finally get out of Victoria. So let's see what today has to offer, and let's just hope for the best, okay? These trails and tracks we've been coming across have not been the best for the van, but we're taking a little bit of a risk because we want to see the views. This has been such a unique camping experience. I can't even deal with these chickens, roosters, what are they? But it's time to clean off the condensation of this window. Oh. It's time to clean off the condensation so we can get on the road. It's raining? What the hell? Why is it raining and sunny out right now? Hello, chickens, roosters. Hello.
Right, we stayed at the Genoa Caravan Park, but it's donation only. It's a public caravan park. I don't want to say a campground because it is strictly no camping here. It is for RVs only. And it is a surprisingly generous RV stop. They give you 72 hours here, all by donation. There's a little donation box at the start. There are tennis courts here that you can actually call up and use. There's a basketball court here, playground here. There is also a really nice barbecue area with some awesome wooden benches and barbecue tables that they have built for people to go and use. And there is a surprising amount of room. I think because this is the last stop on the border to New South Wales, this one does get rather busy. We were here on a Wednesday night, midweek, no public holiday or anything. There were camper vans constantly rolling in. So I do think that this could be one of the more busy ones, especially during the holiday season. But I can see why. There is lots of nice flat ground. There is plenty of room here. Could probably fit up to 30 or 40 RVs, I think. We have noticed as well that there is a lot of little walking paths through the bush that go down to the river that you might be able to see during the drone shot. So there is a river that runs along here as well. It's a very, very nice caravan park. There's a toilet block as well. Not sure how well upkept they are. There was a lot of cobwebs going into them, but this is for RVs, so they do assume that you've got your own toilet on board, and there is no dumping ground here either, but there are plenty close by in the nearby towns. Overall, it's a really nice rest stop. There is a bit of noise from the highway. There is a highway not too far away that you can hear and see the trucks go past at night, but nothing that was keeping us awake. Honestly, it was more the roosters in the morning that actually woke you up the most. Let us know down in the comments, if you stayed here, were there roosters here? And did they wake you up first thing in the morning?
Next week, we finally make our way to New South Wales, attempt a really intense hike. My legs are shaking. Get some well-deserved redemption for our lyrebird statue fail.
There's a lyrebird statue. It's not there anymore.
It only exists on Google. And explore some of our favorite campsites to date as we scrape the surface on what the South Coast has to offer. Hit the sub button to tag along on more adventures, and we'll see you in the comments.